All right, hey guys, Jason here. We're back up here, Jimmy Britt. We're up here making some videos on a Sunday, and we're going to talk about two vehicles, the Gladiators and the Frontiers, and where I think the biggest reason their sales numbers are down. Why are the sales bad for these, in my honest opinion? And what it comes down to is it's not that there's something wrong with either one of these. The Gladiator is an incredible vehicle. No doubt about it. It's my favorite. You know that. I'm pretty, I make it pretty clear that it's my favorite. Now, I love all trucks, but it's my favorite. And then you take the Frontier, arguably one of the most reliable vehicles made today that you can purchase in 2025. Very honestly arguable. It's there. Yet, it's also, these two are the slowest selling pickup trucks basically made today, are the Gladiator and the Frontier. Why? Why is that? What would cause that to be? We're going to go around the backside because it's awful noisy here by the road. So we're going to go around on this side where it's not quite so noisy. But what makes those two, the Gladiator and the Frontier, such slow sellers? Well, the Gladiator we can understand because it's a purpose-built vehicle. Very purpose-built vehicle. But on the same note, why doesn't Jeep market it as a purpose-built vehicle? Okay, you don't see marketing anywhere for the Gladiator. You don't see TV commercials a lot. You don't see a lot of marketing for it. And when you do, it's kind of they try to market it in a way that it's like they try to make it a pickup truck. And it's a pickup truck, yes, but on the same note, it's more than that. It's basically a Wrangler with a whole bunch more outdoor usable room. Here's what it is. Okay, it's basically a Wrangler with a bed on it, which has got a lot of benefit to it. Their marketing should be showing, rather than showing a Mojave zipping through the desert, blowing dirt and everything. Again, it's got a nice tuned suspension, and I get it, but again, this is underpowered. And in today's world, this vehicle is not competing as a desert runner. If you're buying a vehicle today to run through the whoops and in a desert and go high-speed dune racing, you're not buying a Gladiator. I don't care who makes it, Mojave or not. You're not buying it. You don't have the power. You don't have the torque. You don't have the turbocharged engines. You're not a Ranger Raptor. You're not a ZR2 Bison. You're not any of that stuff. You're a Gladiator. Okay, it's a different world. So why market to that? Instead, market this to the people that are going to enjoy it. Super trick suspension. It's amazing on it. Incredible features on it. Great look. Well built. Great design. Removable doors. Removable roof. Have this thing rolling down the beach with, 4 people inside, another 3 sitting on the back end, somebody running behind them, kicking them a beach ball and enjoying life and showing what this thing can do. Rolling through the mountain roads up there on the passes and enjoying it, watching wildlife, enjoying the true outdoors. That's where this shines. We don't see any of those ads. Their marketing for the Gladiator is failing, and I think it's a big thing. How many times have we seen the guy in his convertible, with his beautiful, he's shifting that manual transmission in that little convertible, whipping through, and the hair blowing through his mountain, through his hair, as he's curling around the single lane mountain road, and he's got that hot girl next to him smiling at him with her sunglasses on, and you're like, oh God, that's the life I want. That's what I need. That's where I want to be. Yeah, you don't live anywhere near a mountain, you don't have a really hot girlfriend, and she doesn't wear sunglasses, and your world is you'll be stuck in traffic with your wife yelling at you and calling you names because you're not going to make it to the mall on time. Okay, that's the reality. It's different, but the marketing wins. The marketing is what holds us down and convinces us to buy. Where's the good marketing on a Gladiator? It just doesn't exist. We don't have it. That's a big hit. Same with the Frontier. Frontier is no different. Okay, I don't have a Frontier here, but think about the marketing we see for the Frontier. Even a Pro 4X, things like that. We see them try to be tough and try to compete, and it is a great truck, don't get me wrong, and a very capable truck, but it's not the strong point. Who's the person buying a Frontier today? What do they want? Okay, well, what do the people who want a Gladiator want? They want strong, they want robust, they want tough, they want capable, they want fun factor. That's what screams a Gladiator. Market to that. You can't market an F-150 or a Silverado or a Ram 1500 as fun and capable and flexible and doors off and top. You can't market them the same. Now you take a Frontier. What's a Frontier? I mean, who wants to buy a Frontier? People that are looking for longevity. People that are looking for reliability. Okay, they're not looking for horsepower, they're not looking for torque, they're not looking for performance, they're not looking for these features, they're not looking for cool and cutting edge, they're not looking for technology. Okay, and yet they're trying to market this stuff to them. Why not market it to the real people that you want to know that it's out there? Market it to the reliability, market it to its, its proven capability as far as running for hundreds of thousands of miles. Market to the quality and the way it's built with its Dana axles and the things that how robust it is and how well it's going to last. Market to the fact that it's a naturally aspirated engine and there's no issues with turbos and stuff like that, and no wear on it, and show that kind of thing, and show these things being handed down for generations. Look at how Subaru, or sorry, I'm losing my my voice here. I made a lot of videos, but is it Subaru? Who's the one that talks about how generations, and they show the dog when a puppy, and then when a dog when it's old, and then when a dog when it can't walk no more, and the girl, then they keep growing older together. Okay, that's Frontier. Where's those commercials for Frontier? Where's the marketing for Frontier to convince people that this is the vehicle that you buy it once and then you pass it down? It's an heirloom vehicle. Where is that marketing? Because that is the audience that wants to buy a Frontier today. You're not going to convince some 25-year-old or 30-year-old guy to run out and buy a Frontier because it's cool. You're not going to convince somebody to run out and buy a Mojave Gladiator because it's fast. Okay, but yeah, that's their marketing. It's a different world. And if they don't get this stuff together and start doing it right, this is what happened. Sales numbers are down. How many of you agree with me that if they just redid the marketing on these two trucks and showed the world what a Gladiator was meant for and what it can do and who would benefit from it and the fun factor of it, focus on the fun and the capability, how much sales would go up on that? What about the same thing with the Frontier? Think about how that marketing could change the world for that. I said it in another video too, but one time, remember, they interviewed Lamborghini one time and they asked them, said, why don't you guys do TV commercials? They said, because our audience doesn't watch TV. Okay, they know who they're marketing to. And it's not somebody sitting on their couch watching soap opera reruns, okay? Or Blue Blood reruns, okay? I love Blue Bloods, but that's not who they're marketing to. And they know that and they market it the right way. Jeep marketing for the Gladiator, 100% fail on every kind of level. Nissan marketing on the Frontier and the Titan for that matter, 100% fail. If Nissan wants to get themselves out of their hole and get back and start getting some real sales numbers and doing something with it, they need to fire their entire marketing department and start fresh. And don't bring in a bunch of 25-year-olds to do your marketing for your Nissan pickup trucks. You want to do that for like the Sentra and the Altima, and you want to do that for those kind of Versa and that kind of stuff. Let them do that. But if you're going to market a Frontier, bring in a bunch of 50 and 60-year-old marketing guys and let them do the marketing for you. I'll bet it makes a big difference because they understand the value of what a Frontier holds. And if you want to market a Gladiator, bring in the people, that's where you want to bring in those 25 and 30-year-old somethings that are fun, beach going, loving, off-roader. You bring in that team and let them market it. That's where the difference will happen. So what do you think? You agree with me? How are you feeling? What should they do? But my assumption, both of those two companies, with the Gladiator and the Frontier, their biggest problem? Marketing, 100%. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching.